幼者出現。
平和を取り戻したい。
我が最地をお見せしよう。
中央の砦で神が妖魔に襲われています。何としても助けなくては。急いで向かいましょう。妖魔の勢いはまだ衰えぬ。この手で狩り尽くしてこれほどし私はまだ戦い続けなければいけないのですね。
ここだ。
行くわよ。ここ焚き潰す。待ってください。
私が行こ
無理に攻めるのは危険です。それに戦いは最小限にとどめておく。ないわ。奴らの容姿がよすぎる。のことに
私が行こ
危険どもめ、
ここだ。
数が増えたくらいでいい気になるなよ。
二人とも落ち着いてください。今は言い争っている時ではありません。妖魔は続々とこちらへ向かっています。ひとまず守りに徹してはいかがでしょう。ここだ。妖魔になりこれでいいわよ。
私が行こう。
待ってください。砦を守らずに
私が行こう。
これ当てろ。
私が行こう。私が行こう。ここだ。受けてみよう。
せいぜいあがくがいい。
ここだ。
こんなやり方では妖魔を潰しきれん。ここだ。焦ってはなりません。妖魔の可能性、しびれを切らすはず。ありがとうございます。
私が行こう。
これ口当てろ。
ここだ。ここだ。
人間どもめ、調子に乗るな。
私が行こう。ここだ。
これ口当てろ。骨ごと噛み砕いてくれよ。
押しないで。押しないで。
私が行こう。
ぶっ壊す。
私が行こう。
ぶっ飛ばす。
待ってください。砦を守らず攻めに出るのですか。
そろそろ疲れてきたんじゃないか。ここらで終わりにしてくれる。
ここだ。受けてみよう。ここだ。ここだ。
お強いのですね。
骨ごと噛み砕いてくれ。
ここだ。受けてみよう。ここだ。ここだ。私が行こう。ここだ。ここだ。私が行こう。
見事。
ここだ。私が行こう。
骨ごと噛み砕いてくれ。
ここだ。受けてみよう。ここだ。私が行こう。私 が行こう。
これ口当てろ。
ここだ。
これ口当てろ。
私が行こう。
戦いたくないと
ここだ。受けてみろ。
できることなら戦いたくありません。今はみんなのために戦います。戦い理由は
私が行こう。工夫よ。
迷わず戦い理由龍馬の数に
受けてみろ。
もう少しの辛抱です。この世界から戦いをなくさなくては。彼らがずっと笑顔で
受けてみろ。
守りきれたようですね。
ここだ。
これで南軍は大丈夫でしょ
軍は陥落寸前と聞いておった。敵に相当な猛者が現れたというならばそれもよい。強き者ならば我が傀儡とするまでよ。
来た。あんな男に私は操られたりしない。あなたの思い見届けました。
ここで口当てろ。
私が行こう。受けてみろ。私が行こう。ここだ。受けてみろ。ここだ。ここだ。工夫よ。
せいぜいあがくがいい。
敵将討ち取ったり。
見事な活躍ね。
私が行こう。
骨ごと噛み砕いて我が期待だけあがくがいい。力尽き諦めた時我が輩の傀儡となる。
つゆと消えよ。
我が輩の傀儡としたかったが今日のところは引き下がろう。
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, boss? It's weird seeing this running at 60. How you doing, man? You've been busy with videos today? I played some Diablo Immortal with my mom, and I tried to get Age of Calamity working tonight, but the 60 FPS code isn't working, so I gotta wait until Jacob in my Discord, and he'll wake up and he'll probably help me, but I did dump my copy. I did do that. It's just the 60 FPS isn't working, so you know, I don't feel like playing it. The Fire Emblem doesn't work in this emulator either. Hopefully that will work later. Probably when the full game releases. Yeah, I've been working on Switch mods, and had my kitty sitting today. Played some Diablo with my mom. You know, my mom is pretty lonely. She basically sacrificed everything to move in with my grandma, who's, you know, she's getting on in years. Didn't want her to be living alone, so she gave up her friends, her cats, everything. So she keeps texting me to play with her. So we played some Diablo Immortal tonight. That was fun. Got a little bit closer on my build.
急ぎ救援に向かうぞ。
I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like playing that tonight. I just feel like playing this. God, he did a good
囲まれたか。
2-3 hours of that game
向
today.
かわねばならぬというのに。見事な武を示されるものだ。私が行こう。 敵将、私が討ち取った。
I dumped a couple games. I dumped this. I dumped Fire Emblem demo. I dumped Metroid Dread and Ninja Warriors once again. But Ninja Warriors doesn't work. Ninja Warriors doesn't work in the emulator for some reason.
足が落とされたか。
Kind of a bummer.
やむを得ん。健康一滴。敵中を突
No,
破
it's
す
not
る。
like there's any mods that would make that game more fun anyway. The game is fine the way it is, but I wanted to dump my own copy just because it's fun to dump games. I don't even know where you would find a ROM for this anyway. People don't even know this game is on the Switch in the first place. The thing for me is like I could download the ROMs, yes, but I don't want to. And also, I wouldn't have been able to get my saves like this. This is my save straight from the Switch, like 70 hours into the game. Like, I'm not gonna start over the game again just for 60 FPS. I've invested too much time.
申し訳ない。骨ごと噛み砕いて。
おお、この窮地で援軍とは助かったぞ。ここにとどまって龍馬に囲まれる。急ぎ脱出しよう。ここだ。
逃がさ。
なんと太子殿か。上田城に向かったのでは。俺たちは未来から来たのだ。ロモー殿を助けるか。太子殿が冗談を口にするとは珍しいことがあるものだ。一段と冴えておいでですな。いいぞ、見事な働きだ。私が行こう。見事な武を示されるものだ。
よくやった。
よかった。
戦う。
すでに我らは敵の術中にあるようだな。だがそれでも進まねばならん。
ならば我らの力を束ね正面から突き破るのみ。
Come on, bozos. I don't want to escort anybody. Doofuses.
ここだ。
当てる。
私が行こう。ここだ。
Why are they not moving? Trapped around peons or something. I don't remember all these levels. There's definitely a lot of levels in this game. You do them like once and you never do them again. I don't know, WO3U 4 didn't have that problem. They pretty much removed like almost all babysitting, but it was still a pain in the ass to play because of all the talking. Pacing in that game is messed up. They're starting to move now. Cavalry. Alright, bozos, I'll come and save you. Nah, you can't go this way. Dude, if I have to go all the way around to save these freaking bozos, I'm gonna rage quit. Jump over the door. Fuck, man. Okay, good. It's just a general back there. Thank the gods. Hope they don't die in the 2 seconds it takes me to get over there. Alright, you guys are in good shape.
敵の援軍が続々と集結しているか。
だがこの程度で我らの心を折れはしない。
龍馬どもは残らず打ち砕いてくれよ。見事な武を示されるものだ。
骨ごと噛み砕いてる。
受けてみろ。
これぐらいにしといて。
敵将討ち取ったり。この周公金こそ真の三国無双だ。私が行こう受けてみろ。行くぞ。受けてみろ。私が行こう。ここだ。ここだ。
This level is really boring.
座標を失う
Extremely boring.
楽しみ。
ここだ。
ほどけ。俺には出さねばならぬことがある。
ここだ。
我と戯れてくれる窮することなき混沌が追い詰めるこれぞ混
生と消えよ。
これぐらいにしといてやる。
沌風はただ吹きすさぶのみ
九死に一生を得たようだな。
勝ち時を上げよう。
Yeah, people are really turning on KOF All-Star. I think another mass exodus is happening in that game. I'm glad I quit. I just uninstalled it, quit cold turkey. It's a shame, man. That game used to be so much fun, but I definitely fell victim to sunken cost fallacy. I'm glad I stopped. It just sucks though. Sucks when you enjoy a game and you make shitty decisions and they run it into the ground. It was fun while it lasted. I enjoyed it. But I've got PGR and Diablo Immortal to play right now for service games. 2 is enough. That was the other reason why I quit. I couldn't support both of them. Let's take her out of the party. Let's get somebody else in here. How crazy is it? This emulator is better than the hardware. The Switch is not even dead yet. The emulator is better than the hardware. That's how bad the situation is. I legit dumped my legal copy of this game I paid for. Have it running on emulator at double the frame rate. And I can increase the resolution if I want. And I have my save permanently backed up on the computer, which you can't do. They started really cracking down on letting you have control over your saves on console after all the exploits got found. I know there was one for the Wii, there was one for 3DS as well. Like if you had a save, I forget what that game was called. It was like some shovelware game, but like I think if you had the save file for it, you could hack your 3DS. Yes, it's on emulator at 60 FPS. I put up a video yesterday explaining the process. Yeah, this is my legal copy dumped to run on emulator with the 60 FPS mod. It does drop frames quite a bit, but that's a side effect of the mod. It's not the computer or the emulator, as far as I know anyway. It's enough of an upgrade. I'm not that picky. I'm not that picky. It's better than 30. But it does that on real hardware too. I saw the guy who made this mod, who found the code for it. It does it on the actual Switch too.
この戦いで届かなかったか。あれが光秀を地獄に落とすなんてね。まあいいね。エゴマも食うことだし。変えてみましょう。ミイラは私の記憶が確かに。火薬の輸送隊は北西から現れた。西砦と北西砦の敵が邪魔にして片付けておきましょう。
I have no idea what you're talking about, man. I don't know what that is.
とっとと片付けちまうぜ。
敵将、私が討ち取った。
雑魚でも肩慣らしにもならん。
そもそも侵入拠点が封鎖されているのね。あれじゃ輸送隊が来られないの？
おお、封鎖が解けている。ここだ。危ない危ない。もう少しで本能寺に帰るところだった。
発で押すべし。 メス
敵将、撃ち取ったり。
骨ごと噛み砕いて。
敵将、私が討ち取った。
やるな、大したもんだぜ。
Alright, I'm not really wanting to hear stuff like that right now. Can you please stop?
さあ、
Don't do that here, please.
兵器を使って
No
敵を
weird
蹂
stuff.
躙しまし
Just
ょう。
watch the stream.
派手に行こうぜ。
Yeah, I'm not interested in hearing that. Thank you. Please stop.
メス。
私が行こう。ここだ。
発で押してもダメか。縦に分かれて押しつぶしてやる。
あら、ヨーマも頭を使うよね。
I hope you didn't ban that person. Don't ban them. Just need to not bring up stuff like that in here. That's all. Don't ban. Purge the message. Don't ban. That's not cool. Don't do anything that bad. Pretty hard to get banned in here. Like legit beat. trying to piss me off, which some people have done. The 5-minute timeout, yes, don't ban. He's been in here a lot. He's fine. Hello. How you doing, man? Just chilling. Playing a good game at a not shit frame rate for the first time. Feels much better to play.
あれが敵の総大将ね。そろそろ終わりにしましょう。
おう、俺に任せとけよ。ここだ。まずの。私が行こう。ここで口当てろ。
Yeah, 2-shot. I should not have canceled there. Oh well. I'm playing Chaos mode to make it challenging. I'm playing with like really underleveled characters. If I drop a combo, I'm dead. Totally my fault. I should have just done another triple rush and killed them all. I tried to style. Couldn't resist. Yeah, these guys are super underleveled.
Also, さて、
我が最地をお見せしよう。
さて、天意殿を待つとしよう。
Man, good track
敵
here.
の陣形は間延びしています。火を用いて
Flying cloud.
分断するのです。
この戦の展開は全て覚えているので、対処法も
私が行こう。続けて鉄砲隊。
I was gonna play Age of Calamity tonight, but I could not get the 60 FPS mod to work for the life of me. It just the game kept staying at 30. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. I'll have to wait till Jacob wakes up. He's in my Discord quite a bit. He'll probably help me out in the morning. I don't know where he lives. Pretty sure he lives in America. It's like ass o'clock right now, so he's probably asleep. Got shit to do. Hopefully when I wake up, he'll tell me how to do that.
この程度の被害で済んで結構なことだ。
And try to get it to work for like an hour. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna turn this game on. This works. The 60 FPS code for this is like not perfect either, but it's an improvement. Improvement over like sub 30. Feels a lot better to play. Imagine this is what the rumored official remaster will be like. I'm not doing any upscaling right now.
知略に勝とうなど肩払いたいわ。次こそは我が知略でお前を倒す。敵将討ち取ったり。
さあ来て。
ここだ。
本当の地獄はこれからよ。
ここだ。受けてみよ。
It can. There's a patch for it, but you know how emulation scene drama is. The guy doesn't want to release it, so I don't know. I don't know how many of you guys have been in the emulation scene as long as I have. You know, I don't really emulate much on the channel. I mostly do it on the kitty sitting little filler streams I do. But it happens a lot. Somebody will make something that's like legit good. Like they'll make like a ROM hack or a mod for a game, like the 60 FPS mod for this for PS3, and then they won't release it. It's like, okay, go ahead and jerk yourself off that you made something that people want, and you won't release it. It's like, dude, just release the damn thing. You slaved away at it for however long, making it. Just fucking release the thing. That happens a lot. It happens less now. Most games are on like Unreal Engine and stuff now, so you can change the frame rate yourself. There's no need to wait for somebody to do it. Like you can just go into an INI file and just change the frame rate cap of an Unreal Engine game. So that stopped a lot of it, but there's still instances where people do that. They like to circle jerk themselves. Like, hey, I made this really cool mod, but I'm just gonna show it off and not release it. But the Switch version has this mod it's not as good. It definitely, the speed gets messed up sometimes. It's still an improvement. It didn't cost me anything. Put the code in a folder, and it took a while to figure out how to point the emulator to it, but it works. Used to be people would dump games and then they wouldn't put them on the internet. They would dump the game like, look, I got this game early and I won't dump it. It's like, dude, you're not high and mighty. You're offering to dump the game. You might as well just put it on the internet at that point. Like, I know there's a way. I didn't do it because I don't want to do any piracy, especially with how much I've invested into this platform. I don't want to pirate anything. Apparently you can just download the games if you have a modded Switch. Whenever the Switch goes out of fashion and they stop supporting it, they shut down the store. Like pretty much the entire store eShop has been archived already. So you won't have a problem even finding like, you know, the random like indie shovelware that's on there, the mobile ports and stuff. All that shit's already backed up on the internet, so that's nice. But I don't like to do that stuff until I have like more option. The PS2 games I emulate and stuff, like that shit's never gonna be available officially ever again. My stance on it on ROMs is good games shouldn't die because the people that make them don't care. They don't care to like put them on PC or something. You should still play the games you enjoy. It's just some people grew up with games that aren't ported forever. Like Resident Evil 4. Not every game gets the Resident Evil 4 treatment. It's on like 18 different platforms. But yeah, whenever then, like, I don't know, 8 years or whatever, when they move on to the Switch 2, and it's been out for a while, they put out... They retire the eShop. Everything's already backed up.
裏をかかれるとはお恥ずかしい限り。覚悟しやがれ。ここだ。ひとひねりにしてやるぜ。
おお、遅えんだよ。
バランスキックを買ってやる。ここだ。
よくやったが、まだまだ小さい。
I know Astral Chain's got a 60 FPS mod, but I just didn't like that game. I'm like, you know what? I could go re-download that off my account, play that at 60 FPS. I just didn't like that game at all. I thought it had some good ideas, that were executed very poorly. It just wasn't fun to play. Controls were awkward, a lot of padding. They decided to put platforming in a game without a jump button, which works about as well as you'd think. It doesn't work. I'm sure it's better at 60 FPS, but I don't know, frame rate's not everything. The game still needs to be fun to play. I got like a little over half. I got like maybe 60-70% through. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna uninstall this. I'm not having fun. It's not like uninstalling a game is this big drastic thing these days, but fast internet. But yeah, I just got rid of it. That game didn't make it to the channel. I played it a good like 10 hours. I just don't like this game. I'm just gonna get rid of it. A lot of people really like that game. I just thought it wasn't really anything. It wasn't all that. It was okay. Felt a little bit too self-absorbed in its gimmicks. Gimmicks weren't really fun. The whole detective thing was basically just doing lame minigames. Lame minigames and talking to people and useless NPCs, and then like the plot was like a Scooby-Doo episode. It wasn't really that thought-provoking. I wonder if they'll make another one. I think if they tried again, they could make a better overall game. Definitely don't consider it to be one of the best Switch exclusives. It's average. Hopefully Bayonetta 3 is better. Bayonetta 2 was pretty bad too, so... who knows?
おめえらのおかげでどうだろう。そうそうだろも我よし。
Maybe later today we'll knock these out. I did get, what's it called? Fire Emblem 3 Houses? What is it called? 3 Hopes. But the second Fire Emblem Muso game, I got that to work in the other emulator, WO3U Jinx, but it runs pretty poorly. I back the emulator for this on Patreon. So I get the early access build. I never really used it. I kind of just wanted to set it up for when I hacked my Switch. I just didn't get around to it until like yesterday. But basically, when like a new game comes out for the Patreon backers, they put out like the early access build that has support for that game. So like when the Fire Emblem game comes out 2 weeks, probably in like, I don't know, the afternoon or something, they'll put out an update. So hopefully we can play that at 60 FPS, because that frame rate is pretty tragic. There's There's no performance mode. There's one video of somebody running it at like 4K, but when you fight the big monster on the 3rd level, the frame rate like tanks. So it's not worth doing right now. I have it dumped. I dumped the demo. I'll have to dump the full game when it releases. But yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. The games are running. They have that new engine now. I think it's called the Katana engine. That's what like the last couple games run on. Samurai Warriors. I think the latest Atelier as well. What else? Age of Calamity, I'm assuming. The new Fire Emblem as well. Well, they'll probably do some optimizations for that engine. Hopefully it'll run better. It's not like I can't play it either way. It's just I went through great tests to do this. So I'd rather run it at 60 if I can. Hopefully Bayonetta 3 will work as well. Rumor is, I think next Thursday, there's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct that will have Bayonetta 3, and they'll probably release. Hopefully, they'll announce a release date. Either that, or they'll pull some standard game industry bullshit. Like, look, we haven't worked on the game for like months. We're gonna push it back another year. I'm like, dude, you should not have announced this game like 4 years ago. Like, stop doing that. That shit bothers me. The Summer Game Fest today actually kind of didn't do that. I was actually surprised. A lot of the games looked pretty whack, but at least it was like, hey, we're almost done with these games. We'll have them out in about a year. Like, that's fine. That's fine. It's just like, bad examples would be, let's see, Bayonetta 3 is one. That game got announced 4 years ago. It's still not out. Diablo Immortal, which is I actually think that game is pretty solid. It'll only get better over time, besides the pay-to-win stuff. But like, if they announced that game in 2018, how far could they have been in development? Like, they must have like just started. That's what makes that announcement of that game such a train wreck, because it's already bad that they announced a mobile game when people were expecting Diablo 4, and it's BlizzCon. Those are like the most hardcore Blizzard fans, and Blizzard games are, most of them you can't play on console. There's like a whopping 3 of them you can play on console. There's Diablo 3, there's Overwatch, and Diablo 2, which I consider barely counts because it's an old game. It's an old game just remastered. That was already one part of the train wreck, but then it was like the game wasn't even close to being done. So a lot of people, it got to the point where people thought that the game didn't exist anymore. They thought that it got canceled. I'm like, yeah, let's stop doing that. And I really think they had too many interesting games, at least for me, for my tastes, at Summer Game Fest yesterday. But at least it was like, look, these games will be out by next summer or next winter. I'm like, dude, that's fine. I don't expect everything to be like a six month cycle. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Hopefully, whenever Jacob wakes up, he's in my Discord. You know who I'm talking about. Hopefully, he'll help me get the 60 FPS patch for Age of Calamity working, and we'll go from there. I just felt like streaming for a little bit. I'll probably stream again in the afternoon. It depends on what I'm doing. I might go to the game center and the health food store. So if I don't do that, I'll probably fit in a morning stream. If not, I'll see you guys later tonight.